Can you imagine a life with no more self-doubt, no more negative talk or judgment? Having passion and purpose every day of your life? Come join us. This is The Defining Path. Welcome back to another series in The Defining Path. Today we're going to talk about the path of procrastination. Let's talk about the path of procrastination and where that leads you. Everybody procrastinates from time to time. Let's just get that out of the way right up front. For fun, let's break down the word. The first three letters, P-R-O, pro, short for professional. C-R-A-S, crass, meaning lacking refinement or intelligent. Then N-A-T-I-O-N, nation, a huge group of people. Does the word procrastination call us out as a nation of professionals lacking refinement and intelligence? Why do we do it, and where does that lead us? Since the pandemic hit us, and the stay-at-home orders have been in place, and social distancing rules are in effect, are you procrastinating more or less than usual? I think most people would admit, since their routine has changed and they find themselves with more flexibility in their day, they procrastinate more. Some people have become chronic procrastinators. Newsflash: moms don't live forever. What if you put off calling her a bit too long and then she passed? How would you feel about yourself if that was the case? That little house repair can turn into a major issue by letting it go, costing you money that you don't have. The longer you postpone this, the harder it will be when you start a routine, if you ever do. The point is, nothing good comes from procrastinating. Pause this right now. Right now, put this on pause. Go get a pen and something you can write on. List 10 things you've been putting off doing, i.e. procrastinating. Go ahead, we'll wait. All right, welcome back to some of you. For those of you that didn't stop this stream and write down your list, you can make the first thing on your list of procrastination that you didn't do this. Your mind said, you can do that later. But will you? Maybe you didn't stop this stream and start writing because you didn't want to admit there's actually a list of things you're putting off. Maybe you just didn't want to do the work. Is watching TV, checking your Facebook more important than the hard work of finding the path that leads you to your best life? Your best life's not on Facebook, by the way. What typically happens is we start negotiating with ourselves. We convince ourselves we can do it tomorrow. Delay won't hurt anything. No big deal. Not in the mood to do it right now, and it's okay. Most things we delay or put off aren't life-changing, but it starts a pattern of bad behavior that delays you finding your path, realizing your dreams, and getting you to where you want to be. Here's the deal. You have to train your mind and stop negotiating with yourself. What happens when you stop training and working out your muscles? They get weak and soft. Why would your mind be any different? Laziness just creates more laziness. Think of your mind as a muscle you have to train every day. You want to get to the point that your mind knows if you say it's going to happen, whatever it might be, that's the final word, it's going to happen. There's no delay, no negotiating, no doing it later. It's happening, it's on, you're doing it right now. Maybe it's uncomfortable. Maybe you don't feel like it. It doesn't matter. You have to do it. This is just part of a discipline that every successful person develops and adheres to. There's no exception to this fact. If you want to get better at not procrastinating, start making a list. I have written a list pretty much my entire life. At the end of every day, I make a list of things I want to accomplish the next day. I start my day with a list. Personally, I have a yellow highlighter ready to cross through the things on my list I've done. Some are little things, some are bigger, but I get total gratification every time I mark something off. It's a good day when that whole list is yellow. Don't procrastinate starting the habit of making yourself a list. You'll feel better about yourself, your direction, and you'll be moving closer to finding your purposeful path. Until next week, let's ease on down the road and make sure you're on the path that leads you to your best life.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and tune in next week for the next installment of The Defining Path.